Why, hello. Welcome to Pushing 40 on Blitz. I am your host, the Desert Fax. I am the Desert Fax because I am a poor copy at best. Today we're going to be watching a couple replays on the Centurion. Centurion is a British medium tank, tier 8. You can see we have the lovely Ukraine camo on it, and unfortunately, this model needs PBR graphics. This is a much older model from years ago. In fact, here's a Swedish version of the tank, the Stridsvagn 81, and look at that. That is just gorgeous. So much more detail to it, crisp lines and everything, and it's just their version of the tank. So either way, as a medium tank, it has reasonable mobility. It doesn't have insane mobility. It's not the fastest medium tank. Doesn't have the best power to weight ratio, but it has enough mobility. Its true claim to fame is the fact that it has one excellent turret armor, and the gun has great DPM, good penetration, and 10 degrees of gun depression, which allows it to work pretty much any ridge, any hilltop. Makes it a fantastic hull down fighter, and it just cuts enemies up. Unfortunately, when I first got it, I was not good with this tank. I needed to practice more. I needed to learn that style of gameplay. So let's go ahead and jump in to a couple replays I have, starting with Dynasty's Pearl. Now, I like this particular replay because I make a couple misplays here. I like consistently make a couple misplays, things that I know better than to do, and I get punished for them. So as we jump in on Dynasty's Pearl, a lot of times people like to go park. I really like to go park as well. I've learned it really is, unless I'm in a purely side scraping tank, I want to go park as well. It gives you some various elevations, just a lot to play with. So I decided to spot, because I've got a good hull down tank, and we've got 4 tanks. We know where most of them are. They seem to be spreading around but not heading away, so pretty sure this is where the battle's going to be fought. At least 5 of them here, and I took a round, I'm pretty sure, from the T-77. Take a quick snapshot at the Tiger II, and unfortunately I just miss. Can't penetrate the armor, so let's go forward and get him again. And I take a round from that Kyler. Just peeked behind the building. Now the thing is, I know he can roll out from there again. I should move. I should have relocated. Missed that snapshot, and he pegs me again. I've taken 3 rounds from heavy tanks, and I'm still at the same location, tunneling this guy, and I take a glancing blow from the side from that T-77. And I'm looking there, but I'm still tunneling that guy. What's he up to? He's hiding. So let's go. Take a quick look around. And I know better. We all deal with this. When you get shot by someone, you want to shoot them back. And sometimes you go to extreme foolhardy lengths to shoot them back or try to shoot them back, and you usually get punished for it because it's a misplay. Unless you could do it in a good way, in a tactical way, with a good approach, it's not worth overextending. And unfortunately, that's what a lot of us have a tendency to do. The Tiger thought he would jump out and get me, ends up hitting my track. I took no damage, got around into him, and a teammate finishes him. The silencer did not give me enough of a target. So I've still got that T-77 to deal with. The Kyler's up there with good health. He's taken 1 round, it looks like, from somebody. Good angling, and there. Round right into the side of my turret. Maybe my hull. I didn't see where the location was. And it could have destroyed me. I'm down to like 18 health. I go ahead and push because they're at low health. I know just a one shot. Quick snap into the silencer. Got a quick reload. Around into the BZ. And the Kyler's rolled forward. He says, you know what? It's now or never. The rest of my teammates are gone. But then he decides, okay, I'm going to go ahead and back up. And I'm just penetrating him. Just left and right. Glances off my turret because it is strong. It is good. I've just got an excellent hold on position. And he tries to HE me there. And he gets me with a high explosive. But only 14 damage. So now I'm down to what, like 3? 3 health. I had 17 health. Another round into the lower plate. He's a one shot. Actually, I'm surprised the elephant didn't just ram him. But that shot doesn't go. I don't know if it glanced or missed. He should have just rammed him. He gets taken out. Just enough time. And then I even say it here, revenge. Now, even though this game shows me with 3 kills, yes, lights and mediums, they can push and get that kill shot when people are low, and that's one of the things they should do. Those kills aren't really mine. I made several really bad misplays, and I kept up with them, and I know better. And I'm lucky I wasn't destroyed. I should have been. I really should have been. And I did survive. The Kyler, that was definitely my kill. So I accept that. I got second highest damage. I mean, it was a good game. I survived, but I played horribly in the sense that I made mistakes, mistakes that I have. Well, I would say I already learned from. Apparently not. But that's actually why I think it's a good showcase right there, because I can point out these are things that will get you blown up, and if you can avoid doing things like that, you'll have much better games. So here we are, Black Goldville. There's several metas. One of the old metas was always going tunnels. Um, and or the caves. And I go ahead and go caves because it's a reasonable hold down area. Mediums and lights tend to go that way. See who can gain the flank. Let's see. My computer was still doing weird computer things and still giving me a loading screen. There we go. Now here's a special bonus PSA of don't be that guy. He's going to say something in a moment, and guys who do this just irritate me to no end. It's so negative. And he's about to say it. Loss. You know, loss, or they'll say, we lost. You know, dude, don't be negative. You could give suggestions. I was looking away, I get shot by him. That's a Stritzwan 81. You know, basically the same tank, same playstyle, but what he's doing, he's not fighting hull down like I am. I'm here behind a little bit of a hill. He's side poking and he's overextending. I mean, he's giving me 2/3 of his hull. And so he's already gotten a couple rounds for me. I was surprised at the Borsig. It's a Rheinmetall Borsig tank destroyer is right next to me. They're not frontline tanks, but I mean, he played it. He pulled right up with me. We get yellowed by the Bulldog. He gets around into him. I put one round in, and look at this. He does not try to run. He does not put himself into a position where he can get shot by our other enemies. That's a solid veteran. He had enough trust in me, and he knew that poking would get him killed. Or, see, they're it's a little too bold. We got him. Scorpion. Dangerous tank destroyer. It's fairly mobile. Turreted gun. Does good damage, good penetration. I mean, it's a beast. It is a beast. I need to find this bat chat. Oh, there's the silencer, the guy who said we lost. I'm glad to see him actually playing and fighting. Because sometimes guys who say that, they're just worthless. They just sit around and hide and take a few shots and say, see, I told you, when there are only 1 or 2 people left and we're about to lose. I told you we lost. You know what? Stop being so negative. So, they've set themselves up in a good position where I don't want to poke and get shot by both of them because that will just end my game. Back a little bit, I'm hull down, snap a shot into him as he's peeking. This is good. Now, where I make a mistake here, there's my little berm that I'm hiding behind. And in order to get, as I'm moving around, I actually creep out to where I'm thinking I'm still hulled down, but I'm not paying attention. Slap around into him, and he kills our Borsig. I don't know why the Borsig decided to run right there in front of them and past them. I get another round of the Scorpion, and then he snaps one into me. I'm like, son of a gun. And the Bat Chat is over here. I'm like, oh god, I'm gone. I'm gone. I turn towards him. I get hit by the Scorpion again, and now I'm a one shot to either of them. Glance off my turret, and another glance off my turret. Oh, I've already hit my adrenaline because I'm trying to shoot as fast as possible. Finally get the Bat Chat gone. I lucked out with those glances. I'm not sure if it was the angle. And then I know we've got this guy, so I have to take a moment to say my piece. And I said, by the way, don't be so quick to say loss. And the Scorpion's gone. I had to say it. There's a few things better than when someone starts whining and says, oh, we lost. And then they're like, hey, no, guess what? We won. Why? Because we fought and we're awesome. Second class mastery. Nothing spectacular. It's not an ace. I'm not setting any damage records. But second class mastery is what? I did better than like 75% of battles in the past 7 days. So I'm doing pretty well. Top on the team in damage. But again, you can see like pretty much everyone right here was working and fighting, and the Tiger too. He might have had a bad position, or he could have been playing extremely defensively and holding. And I've seen Tiger 2s do massive amounts of damage. But you know what? We won. We only lost one person. I mean, that's an amazing ratio. We could only always have victories like that. So, uh, just remember, don't tunnel people. I got so focused on that Kyler, and it's easy to tunnel them, especially when you get shot. Or you go, you know what? I can get to that guy. You know what? Protect yourself first. Get a defensive position. Don't give them easy shots. I should have done that. I know I should be doing that. And pay attention to what's around you. Pay attention to the mini map. Just that tunneling was just terrible, and I was not paying attention, and I didn't move. I mean, I was in a vulnerable position. Move. Come on, man. You know better. And last but not least, don't be that guy. Don't be negative. Like I said, I love giving people knuckle bumps. It's in the end, it's just a game. We're here to have fun. We want to win, but my own personal feeling is I love good fights. Good fights are great. Winning's just icing on the cake. So if you like this type of content, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me if there's something you'd like to see, something you'd like to hear me talk about, give my opinions on. If you have a tank request, I can always do reviews. I'm not trying to do high tier stuff specifically, but it just happens to be some of the stuff I've played and saved replays on. And let me know. And if you have comments on what I did, what I should have done, if I could have done something better, let me know. That's one of the purposes of this channel, is for me to get better and maybe to help other people get better. I think that would be awesome. We need the wisdom and experience of all these tankers out there that have been doing this for years. Those unicums, those super unicums, those people that it may be second nature to you and say, oh, shoot, why would you do that? That's just foolish. Well, it's not foolish to us because we don't know better. So let us know. I know there are some kids out there playing the game, they're not going to listen to you. There's some adults out there that aren't going to listen to you. Humans can be stubborn. But I always think it's better to educate and say, hey guys, why don't we do this? Or, like that silencer said, we're too spread out, Well, I know, current meta, just everyone roll together. It's boring. It's like, why? It's such a lame meta. I love it when people go their lanes and you can actually fight heavies fighting heavies, mediums and lights duking it out for the flanks. The tank destroyers trying to support both or choosing one side and, support them. It's nice. It makes for a fun spread out game. I mean, once in a while it's nice to roll as a convoy and just steamroll the opponent, but You do it once or twice, and you're good. I'm good for a while anyway. So I hope you have great games. I hope there's good sportsmanship for everyone. Once again, if you like this content, like and subscribe. Send me comments. Let me know. Let me know what you like or didn't like. Let me know what you'd like to see. And until then, good luck, Commanders. Desert Facts out.